When the Rover 75 was designed about 2 years ago, it was described as the first all-new Rover for around 20 years. And in terms of that, what they meant was that it hadn't had any help from the likes of Honda. However, I suppose you could argue that BMW had something to do with it. It has got a very good size boot. Not bad in there. It's the ideal sort of golf club car. Looks good in the car park, and a couple of sets as well in there. Absolutely ideal. One thing to watch out for on the Rover though is things that go wrong. Make sure that all the electrics work in the car, the mirrors, the windows, the air conditioning. But already on a car of this age, things are beginning to, well, sort of come apart. That's already broken. The rear brake light up there is gaffer taped on, so it doesn't kind of bode well for the future, to be honest. However, I absolutely love the interior of the car. It's very luxurious. Maybe the rear legroom is a little bit cramped, but I love all the Art Deco retro look and the dials. Absolutely fabulous. The remit for the Rover 75 was to come up with the best front-wheel drive car in the world. Whether the company actually succeeded in that is debatable, but they have come up with a very, very good car. Now this is an X-Reg car. It's not even a year old. It's done 15,000 miles, and this car would set you back £13,000. And again, when this was new, it would have cost way over 20 grand. There are 3 different trim levels in the 75 range. You have the Classic, which is this car. This is a Classic SE. Then there's the Club, and then the top of the range car is the Connoisseur. And each one gets a little extra trim. For instance, this car has got air conditioning, go to the Club, and you get climate control, go to the Connoisseur, and you'll get full leather upholstery, things like that. Nice extras as you go higher up the range. Engines, well, you've got the choice of a 1.8 4-cylinder engine, or this 2-litre V6, which is very smooth, or the even better and quicker and faster 2.5 V6. If you want a diesel, there's a very good 2-litre turbo diesel as well.
Now that the 75 has bedded in with the British public, it's a very popular sight on our roads. Whether the 75 quite makes the mark is open to debate though. Still, I reckon that as a used car buy, it's ideal.
So, 2 Rovers for you to choose from here on Used Car Heaven. A very cheap, nearly new 600 for around 6 grand, or a very nice Rover 75 for around £13,000, which is the better of the two, undoubtedly the Rover 75. But if you're thinking I can't quite stretch to £13,000 or even 12 or 11 grand, hang on a few months and watch the price of these cars drop even further. You may well pick a bargain next year. That's it for this Used Car Heaven. Join us again at the same time next week.